One of the first symptoms that people with inflammatory arthritis or ankylosing spondylitis or rheumatoid arthritis have is morning stiffness. That is when they are not able to get up from the bed for 20 to 30 minutes. They take time. It's very difficult after they have woken up to even move around. When I used to have pain, I'm talking about when I was around in my mid 30s, it was very difficult for me to get up in the morning. Even rolling my body used to hurt me a lot. Okay. So, and with great difficulty, when you sit up in the bed, then sitting hurts. In the lower back, in the cervical region, it starts hurting a lot. With great difficulty, then again you get up, and walking to the bathroom is also very awkward and very difficult. Sometimes you are limping, sometimes you are not able to walk, and it takes time to even straighten up your body. So the first few steps are always the hardest. There are many people in my coaching that I encounter who have the same case. Now let us understand why this happens. When you are resting, when you are sitting, the inflammation starts to settle into your joints. And while you are inactive, it becomes more and more prominent. Joints and the surrounding tissues, they start to, get stiff, and because you have pain, they start to contract itself in order to make you, feel secure. Now, people who have ankylosing spondylitis, it becomes twofold, because there is also inflammation in your joints, and there is this contraction of the muscles which creates this morning pain. Now, movement and circulation happens very, very gradually in this case. It doesn't, you cannot start moving right out of the bed, and that is why you get the morning stiffness. Now, let us understand what are the things that makes it worse. So some of the things that makes it worse is sleeping in too long. Okay, so if you're sleeping for too long, say 8 hours, 9 hours, or you are constantly in the bed or constantly rested and not giving sufficient mobility to your joints, that creates a problem. The inflammation starts to settle in the joints, and there's not enough circulation which is happening at the joint. So that is why the joint starts to become very stiff. Now, the second thing is jumping out of the bed immediately. Sometimes you won't even feel that there is pain in the morning, and you get up the bed with a jerk. That doesn't help. The third thing is like sleeping in the poor posture. If you're putting a lot of pillows, or if you use a very high pillow, or if you're putting a lot of support, or you're sleeping in a very curled up position, it puts a lot of stress in your pelvic joint and in your cervical joint, in fact the entire spine. And that is the reason that you start getting pain when you get up in the morning. The fourth thing is skipping mobility in the morning. So skipping mobility is not a good option, and you should start in the bed itself. I'll talk about it more later. The fifth and final thing is stress. If you are under stress, you don't get good sleep. And if you are not sleeping well, at least for 7 hours or 8 hours, then your body doesn't feel rested. And even when you get up, if you first think about your work or your professional stress, your personal stress, financial stress, or something is going on in your relationships, so those kind of stress put immense pressure mentally, and that starts manifesting physically. Now let us deep dive into what helps. All is not going to doomsday because of morning stiffness. I'll give you some practical things that you can do with which you can mobilize your joints. Now, first and foremost, start doing gentle movements in your bed. Now, I have shared a video, the link, you will see the link on top. Do these gentle movements as soon as you get up in the bed. You have to move your feet left and right. Stretch up with your elbow within your bed. Okay, so try to stretch your chest in your bed. So there are more exercises there, and just have a look and start doing them. That will help you a lot. Don't do it just for 5 or 10 repetitions and think that it's done. No, do it for 25, 30 repetitions. Now, the second thing that you should be doing is do some deep breathing in the bed. Now, when I say deep breathing, you should be doing deep belly breathing. You should be breathing from your belly. Okay, so do belly breathing in the bed itself. So let your belly rise, and with that, try to expand your chest, and just close your eyes and do this breathing for 2 minutes. Okay, and then you can do the mobility exercises that I have shared the link with. Now, when you get up, try to walk. Okay, try to walk slowly and steadily. It will be good if you walk around 500 to 1000 steps around your house. So that means around 5 minutes of walking around your house okay, in your house while having water or while just moving around, and do some gentle stretches during that time. You will see that your body will open up much more better if you do these simple tricks. After this, you can take a warm shower. The warm shower also is very, very beneficial. So after you have got up, started moving, then you take a warm shower. The warm shower will settle the pain in your joints, and then you start moving around. Okay, you are getting ready, you are having your breakfast. Don't sit for too long. Okay, so don't sit for too long. Have your breakfast, then move around a bit. Lastly, do consistent daily movement. With what does that mean? It means that you should be having an exercise plan for your joints, a mild exercise plan for your joints. Okay, those could include some exercises which are in standing position, some exercises which are in sitting position, and some exercises which are in sleeping position. And in EgosQ, we create a menu with which you can do this kind of exercises, and which is highly easy to do, and then that restores your mobility. That also over a period of time reduces pain up to 80 to 90%. Now let me know, how long does your morning stiffness last? And if that is the case, let us discuss in the comments. And you are not alone. Understand that you are not alone, and we are there to help you. Every week on this channel, I share practical strategies, steps to help people with ankylosing spondylitis move better, hurt less, and build fulfilling life despite chronic pain. If that is the journey that you are on, then please join our community. What is the one symptom that you are struggling with? Do let me know. I read all the comments. I will be happy to answer them and give solutions in my next video. If you are feeling stuck and you need some personalized guidance, then don't hesitate to contact me. My contact number is given in the links below. If we ever work together, I hope these videos do help you out to lead a good and fulfilling life. Till my next video, see you.